Lesson 2. Methods and Techniques in Adult Learning.
A facilitator makes a choice of a method to use in each situation depending on several factors that determine which method is suitable and which is not. It is useful for a facilitator to be able to use a variety of methods to make an appropriate choice for every situation. This topic will, for this reason, introduce a number of methods suitable for adult learners, considering factors affecting the selection of each method. A method is a broader concept than a technique and refers to a set of principles that define the concept of access to knowledge, as well as technical specifications of training provision. A technique is a practical educational tool, the means by which the educational method is applied. Some of these categories of methods undoubtedly promote the active participation of learners, which is one of the basic goals of adult education. Some of these are participatory methods, developing interaction between instructors and learners. Heuristic methods by which the trainees elaborate tasks and discover knowledge. C. Interrogative methods, helping learners to discover what the instructors want to teach. D. Active methods, combining action with consideration. And E. Exploration and application methods. Enriched presentation. Some of the basic requirements on behalf of the trainer for an effective presentation are excellent preparation and knowledge of the subject on behalf of the trainer. Presentation objectives to be announced at the beginning and be related to the learner's needs. Starting pleasantly surprising students in a way that attracts their attention. Brevity. Clearly speaking with definite messages using carefully nonverbal communication and the technique of diaphragmatic breathing. Use of humor and a lot of examples. Use of supportive audiovisual material. Observe and actively analyze nonverbal communication of learners if they are interested, if they are watching, etc., showing confidence and interest in the subject. Avoiding jargon and having suitable appearance according to the group of trainees. Maintaining eye contact with the group of trainees. Asking feedback from trainees. Adult teaching methods. Use in training. Question and answer. Questions or answers and discussion are two closely related training techniques, aiming at facilitating learning through the development of dialogue between trainer and trainees or between learners. Brainstorm.it is a highly participatory technique promoting the involvement of learners in the learning process, helping the development of intimacy, cooperation, and contributing to the improvement of the learning climate. Demonstrations are done to provide a mental picture through visual learning tasks. A teacher may use experimentation to demonstrate ideas. Lectures that encourage class participation and questions from adult learners have been found to be among the best methods for teaching adult education, particularly if there are several real-life examples included in the lectures. Small group discussion or working in pairs. This technique is the most mature way to develop self-awareness, critical thinking, and an effective approach to an object. Role-playing provides learners with the opportunity to act and experience real situations in a protected learning environment in which testing, mistakes, and practice are permitted. Case study. In the frame of this technique, trainees receive the description of a problem which is either real or hypothetical and are invited to study it in depth and propose solutions to the problems described. Interviewing specialists. This technique involves the transfer of experience from specialists to trainees, collecting information according to trainees' needs. Its implementation is divided into 3 stages: preparation, implementation, and finally, interpretation and composition. Communication has 2 aspects or levels: a content, measurable, visible, and objective evidence of what is said, where, when, and B, the relation between the transmitter and the receiver. 1. Avoid information overload. It is better to emphasize a few essential, easily remembered points. 2. Present information in a logical way and check whether the person understands what you are communicating by asking open-ended questions. actively listening to what they say and repeating their responses. 3. Present information in a logical way and check whether the person understands what you are communicating by asking open-ended questions actively, listening to what they say and repeating their responses. 4. Messages which are not only heard, but also seen, felt, and tasted will be easily remembered by the receiver. 5. A channel media of communication that appeals to more than one sense is good for communicating messages. Compare a television and radio. Group dynamics. A group with a positive dynamic is easy to spot. Team members trust one another. They work towards a collective decision, and they hold one another accountable for making things happen. 1. Forming. Participants try to understand their role, find points of contact, and define their mission. Communication is difficult. Worry and anxiety are at a high level, and there is fear of rejection. 2. Storming, characterized by disagreements, conflicts, and confrontations. Each member is struggling to find its place within the group, while most try to maintain their individuality. 3. Norming, group members realize the need for group cohesion. They agree on role distribution, rules, hierarchy, decision-making. In the way of group operation, communication is smooth and a code is formulated. 4. Performing, characterized by cohesion, harmony, and unity, logic prevails. The group is in steady state and can move rapidly to meet its goals and accomplish its work. 5. Adjourning, the group has achieved its purpose, has completed its work, either dissolved or transformed into a new group to achieve a new goal.